In the high-stakes showdown unfolding in the Middle East, one piece remains out of reach, buried deep beneath a mountain in Iran. The Fordo uranium enrichment facility, fortified under hundreds of feet of rock and concrete, has withstood the latest wave of Israeli airstrikes. But military analysts say it may not survive an attack from a single weapon, the American-made GBU-57 bunker buster. This 30,000-pound behemoth, capable of burrowing 200 feet underground before detonating, is the most powerful non-nuclear bomb in the US arsenal. And it might soon become US President Donald Trump's most decisive card if he chooses to actively back Israel's campaign against Iran's nuclear ambitions. In less than a week, Israel has launched an unrelenting blitz on Iran's military infrastructure, strikes that have killed senior commanders and crippled multiple installations. But experts warn that despite the optics of success, the real question is whether these attacks have made a dent in the core of Iran's nuclear program. The International Atomic Energy Agency, which monitors nuclear sites globally, confirmed there was no visible damage to Fordo, Iran's most secure nuclear facility located near the city of Qom. Unlike the more accessible Natanz and Isfahan enrichment facilities, Fordo is entombed beneath roughly 300 feet of rock, an impenetrable shield against traditional Israeli munitions. The GBU-57, formerly known as the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, was developed specifically for hardened underground targets. It doesn't explode on contact. Instead, it punches deep through reinforced structures, rock, steel, concrete, before its delayed fuse detonates the payload. To accomplish this, the bomb relies on a dense steel casing and a specialized detonation system. First conceived in the early 2000s, the GBU-57 became operational in 2009 after the US placed an order for 20 units with Boeing. Today, it remains a tool of last resort, precisely because of the magnitude of what it can do. There's only one aircraft that can carry the GBU-57, the American B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. Capable of traveling across continents without refueling and evading radar detection, the B-2 is as elite as the bomb it carries. According to satellite imagery reviewed by Planet Labs, several B-2 bombers were deployed in the UK-US joint military base in Diogo Garcia in the Indian Ocean in early May. But by mid-June, they were no longer visible, a moment that raises more questions than it answers. According to expert Masoud Dahlgren, a missile defense expert at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, reportedly said that B-2s departing from the United States are able to fly all the way to the Middle East to do bombing runs, and that this has been done before. Each B-2 can carry 2 GBU-57s, but experts say Fordo may require multiple direct hits to neutralize. As per experts, the air superiority Israel has established over Iran could ease the path for any American B-2 mission, reducing exposure and risk. But it would still be a calculated gamble. Without access to the GBU-57, however, such efforts may amount to little more than pinpricks against one of the world's most heavily shielded nuclear facilities. As tension escalates, so does the weight of one decision. Will America deploy its most fearsome conventional weapon to prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear bomb? Or will it keep the GBU-57 locked away, betting on diplomacy and deterrence to win the day? For now, Fordo remains untouched, but the bomb that could change everything is real, ready, and waiting. The world watches, and history perhaps waits just beneath 300 feet of an Iranian rock.